Hello and welcome to Let's Almost Play Manufactoria. My mic is over there. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I don't know. Unfortunately, I tried to refresh the page to lose my save game on purpose so I could start over for this video. Unfortunately, that did not work. So I guess I'll just show you what I've done. So, this game is a programmer's game. It starts simple and gets really complex really fast. You're testing these robots that come from here and need to go to there, but they have to follow these specifications over here. So this one is just any robots, move anything from the top to the bottom. As you can see, it was very simple to do. I just placed those. Then it gets a bit more complex. If it starts with blue, accept it. Otherwise, reject it. So we have a thing that tests and branches, depending on if it's blue or red. Red goes nowhere. If it's an empty string, it goes nowhere. But if it's blue, it'll make it to the end. Then this one, if there are 3 or more blues. So, following the path. If there isn't a blue, it goes in a loop until it finds a blue, or it stops if it has nothing. Then if it's a blue, it'll go here until it finds another blue, and then it'll go around like this until it finds another blue. So if there's 3 blues, it'll make it through, but if not, there isn't. This one, it starts introducing some fancy stuff, which are the writers, which write input. Now this one, the input, but with the first symbol at the end. So what? How did I make this work? Oh yeah, because I just need the same thing as the input, but with the first symbol at the end. So it, whenever it reads, it also erases. So this, it takes it off and then puts it on the end and comes back around and exits. And then this one, replace blue with green and red with yellow, and this gives you these 2 new colors which are just for you to use. Nothing will come out with those colors. But anyhow, this one's really simple. It just keeps going through, and if it has a green or a yellow, it'll just go right through. So because it doesn't come with a green or yellow to begin with, it'll just go through once it's finished. And basically it just keeps replacing blue with green or yellow with red, red with yellow, going in a loop whichever way until it makes it through. And then this one, put a green at the beginning and a yellow at the end. So it replaces a blue with the blue and a red with the red, the same kind of loop thing, except there's a green up here at the top and a yellow down here at the bottom. Simple. Except the first time I tried it. This one, I remember, was really hard to do. Swap blue for red and red for blue. I forget why it was so hard to do. Oh yeah, because it would just keep looping forever if you let it. So I realized I had to put a green in or a yellow, either one would have worked, and then make it remove that at the end once it found it. So that's how I solved that one. And then this one, let's see, output all of the blue but none of the reds. So I had to make reds just strip it and keep going in a loop, and blues add it back on and keep going in a loop. But I put this green on the front because else it would have kept looping through blue forever, because it would have gotten rid of all the reds and just kept putting the blues back in place, back in place, back in place. So I added a green and then came down here and removed the green and made it go. And then that was that one I just showed. And now these are the 3 that I'm stuck on here. Let me show you this one first, which is except if a robot has no red. So if it goes to a red, it instantly dies. If it goes to a blue, it keeps going through. If it clears, if there's nothing left, it'll go through. This one took me forever, and it looks complex. Except only if the tape has alternating colors. So here's the way it could go through. If it's blue, it'll go through here. If it's blue again, it'll stop. If it's done, it'll finish because it's done. If it's red, it'll go into this one. If it's red again, it'll stop. That's no good. If it's empty, it'll go through here, which will take it back to here where it'll say it's empty again, and it'll make it out. If it's blue, it'll go through here where it goes to here and checks again. If it's empty, it'll go out. If it's red, so it'll just go in this little loop again and again if it's alternating colors. If it's not, it'll get dumped out somewhere, or if it runs out, it'll go to the end like it's supposed to. And then also, it'll stop you, it'll make you lose with one of them being completely blank if you don't do this. And then this, it turns out, because of the way everything's mirrored, you can literally just mirror this over here and it happens to work the exact same way, except with the opposite colors, with it starting with red and then going to blue and then to red, instead of the other way around. And I didn't realize it would mirror that easily the first several times, so it took me forever. And I like how this page, I don't know how persistent it is, but it's persistent. And I can't wait to see how that works out, and if I can continue this game. If you guys help me out, or if I cheat, or if I figure it out, then I'll come back to this page and I'll try and beat it. Um, this one, if the tape ends with two blues, I can't figure out how to make it detect the end of it. I don't even get that. Like, wait, hold on, I'm thinking. If the tape ends with two blues. Oh yeah, see, the problem I had with this one is every time if I had, it just got really stupid. If I needed to find a way to make it loop, like it would start with something like this, with it going through like that, and then I'd get to here and I need to check again. And the problem was, if I had a blue here and then go to the end, then it would just pass through even if it had a red still. But then I couldn't figure out a way to get a blue to go back around. Although I'm thinking now, I might have just thought of a way to do that. I'm not sure yet. Perhaps I'll look into that. And then this one is the other one I'm trying to figure out, but I can't. The input, but with the last symbol moved to the front. So far I've got it copying everything, and with a green symbol at the end so it'll continue to move on. But I don't know what to do here to find the last symbol and move it to the front. I just don't get that. And then this one, oh, this one's hell. I forget what's even causing the problem. The input, but with all the blues moved to the front. God, I don't even remember what I did with this one. I basically replaced everything with the other color, and then if it was yellow, it just got added. If it was green, then it got put as a blue, because all the blues need to be moved to the front, and then all the yellows would be turned into red, and greens would just go in a circle until they all died, which I don't get why I needed to do that, but it was, ugh. No, I don't think the green even serves a purpose down here. It's just a yellow or nothing branches. But then there's a green here. I don't get it. I don't even get what I did. But, it fails. So let's see. With just a red, what happens here? With just a red, it'll make it through to the end. But I'm guessing it's not supposed to. No, it won't even. Yeah, see, starts looping here, because it keeps getting that yellow back, because I didn't think to account for it getting a yellow and getting stuck in a loop, and I can't figure out how to fix that. And so if someone has an idea, help me out, I am dying. Yeah, and this game is complex. Link in description, check it out.